Hello, this is Randy Mikhailis, and this is going to be a very quick video response to Sargon of Akkad. I'm at his Thinkread channel where he talks about something that he found from Independence, and I currently look at it. I don't care about the article. I clicked on what it says, new policy, and I reread this thing. And that's why, I just didn't give a clip to my video to sticks because I did notice something that I missed previously, so it gives me a chance to make a correction. So here's like going to be a correction from my end. It does have like that little updates thingy by Violence. I guess I must have overlooked that. And we would read this together. Violence. You may not make specific threats of violence or wish for the serious physical harm, death, or disease of an individual or group of people. This includes, but is not limited to, threats or promoting terrorism. You may not affiliate with groups that, whether by their own statements or activities, both on and off the platform, use or promotes violence against civilians to further their causes. We will begin enforcing this rule around the affiliation with such organizations December 18th, 2017. And this is where I read from. It is not as scary as Sargon of Akkad or Stitch Hexenhammer makes it sound. It sounds like they're talking about ISIS, or if not ISIS, then the alt-right, because, I mean, I still have my Twitter. I never have a problem. Stitch Hexenhammer still has his Twitter. Ben Shapiro still has his, so does Vernaculus. And I guess that if you're an alt-rightster, you're definitely going to be a target because they don't like you. But the way it reads, it sounds like, like physical harm, death, individual or group of people promoting terrorism on and off the platform. Yeah, that definitely sounds like they're going after a terrorist group, or at least groups like the Proud Boys because they don't like them. Like maybe they would go after the Proud Boys specifically because they don't like it. Also, nobody needs to tell on you. You can sign in or create web, or like with Twitter, you can sign in or log in or register with Twitter, so nobody needs to report to you. Not only that, but I'm pretty sure that Twitter has affiliates websites that gives Twitter your email, so nobody needs to report you or tell on you. They could know for sure it's you. If you use Twitter to sign in or Facebook, they know it's you because your Facebook is connected to a bunch of other websites, so they know it's you. Or Twitter, they know it's you. Twitter has your email. When you sign up with Twitter with your email, they know it's you. You would have to use a fake email to join Twitter or a fake email to join Facebook. And you probably don't want to show your face. You would have to be completely anonymous for them to not figure it out as you. You do give them enough information. Anyway, this has been Randy Mikhailis, and I'm sorry for the error in my previous video. I overlooked this section, but it's still nowhere near as bad as Sargon makes it sound. However, I would say that Twitter does enforce its rule in very weird ways, like Bunsy King. Bunsy King, he got like suspended from Twitter. Like, this is the tweet that got Bunsy King suspended from Twitter. News just came out about the accounts that reported real Bunty King. And let's look at what he says. Um, let's see. This guy appears to think my fan base is loaded with hateful goblins. Such projection. Everybody give Grub Jub a goblin shit. I gave him a goblin name, a hug, and it's like he's been targeted for, let's see, his tweets has been under investigation because he targeted his audience to attack somebody. So it's like really weird. Twitter enforces its rules in very weird ways, which is why Twitter feels as dead as the doornail. Twitter has suspended so many different people that its site feels dead. And there are other websites that are more interesting. I mean, you may as well use Reddit. You may as well use Tumblr. I mean, people say that Tumblr is an SJW hotspot, but really Tumblr is much more of a picture website. Like you can just reblog pictures of kittens and waterfalls and the autumn leaves. Um, Like, here's an example. I had to find one. But yeah, people say that Switzer is like an SJW hotspots, when really it's just a picture website. It's just a website full of pictures, and you do not have to follow an SJW. You can just follow somebody else. Like there are Republicans on Tumblr. So it's like if you don't like SJWs, then follow Republicans on Tumblr. It's as easy as that. That's like saying that like Twitter is an SJW hotspots. You know, you can pick and choose who you talk to. And Tumblr's better with free speech. You could also use livejournal.com. There are like so many websites you can go to. What I am more concerned about is net neutrality. Philip DeFranco made an excellent video about net neutrality, and that is something that really scares me. And it seems like, if they're going to go down this road where we cannot use other places like LiveJournal or Tumblr or, Reddit, if we cannot use other websites like Minds and whatnot, it just seems like what you may as well do is create, say, Facebook and just use Facebook to meet up with people in real life. So just like create a Facebook page, go to like your city, like let's say you live in Los Angeles or whatnot, and meet up with people in real life because you can't be censored in real life. Well, except through Antifa. But I mean, at least for me, I live in a red state, so I could just go to Facebook, click my city, click, my city and just meet up with people in real life. If they're gonna just be so crappy with the internet, then maybe the internet isn't worth using anymore. And I highly doubt that they would keep keep net neutrality if people just use the internet to meet up with people in real life. The internet wouldn't even be worth hogging if you're just using it to meet up with real life people that live locally, people who think the same as you. Anyway, this has been Remy Kylis. Like, comment, subscribe, and share everywhere. Bye, everyone.